Hello and welcome to archmojo.com. I'm your host Arch Nemesis, and today I'll be counting down my top 10 songs made by enthusiasts that I think you guys should hear. Now this video is just a little bit of fun and I'm only ranking this for the comedic structure of the video, so please do not copyright strike me if you see yourself at the number 10 spot. Also, none of my music will be featured in this top 10. This is strictly my personal favourites of other people's music. Right, without further ado, at our number 10 spot we have Bubbleworks 8-Bit Remix. This can be found on SoundCloud. It's pretty damn good. This is just a wicked arcade flip of the Bubbleworks soundtrack. Hopefully something that you guys have not heard before, but deserve to hear. Can't beat a classic, but this arcade flip of this definitely deserves to put it at the number 10 spot. Next up, at our number 9 spot, we have a very new entry. This is Sambrook's Mum.
Sambrook's mum has got it going on. Sambrook's mum has got it going on.
Where do I even start with this one? It was made by Immersive Screams and a couple of other very talented musicians. This is such a funny song, a great parody track, definitely something to lift your spirits in this time. Definitely check that out, the links will be in the description below. This is on Immersive Screams' YouTube channel.
Happy birthday, Shockwave 25!
Right, at the number 8 spot we have a big classic here. This is Shockwave by Sean Sambrook featuring Alex Crump. This track is levels really. It started off in Drayton Manor when they just started singing along to the soundtrack. Who doesn't? And it can be found on Themepark Worldwide's YouTube video. Again, the links will be in the description if you guys want to check this out. Sean never fails to disappoint, and with this banger featuring Alex Crump, it's got to be put at the number 8 spot. Taking the number 7 spot we have Coasterbot with his diss track to be found at the end of his YouTube Rewind video.
Shout out to my mother on this one.
Where do I even start with this one? This hidden gem at the end of the video is just spectacular. Coasterbot breaking down bar for bar other enthusiast content is definitely something you do not want to miss, especially with that smooth, silky narrator tone. Even Giggs was shaking when he heard this diss track. And to top it all off, he ends it with a your mum joke.
Let's just think here, enthusiasts are dumb. Can't we all just get along like me and your mum?
Next up, in numbers 5 and 6, you guys get to decide which is better in your opinion. We have the Coaster Track diss track and the Hang Time diss track on the Drop podcast. This was a very strange and surreal time in the theme park community where the 3 top podcasts, as voted by the Clamshell Awards, decided to enter lyrical warfare. We all know who won if you listen to all 3 diss tracks. I'll let the music do the talking, but these 2 definitely did not disappoint. I'll tell you what, they both showed up guns blazing to the fight. Here are just a couple of my favourite bars from both diss tracks.
We're top level, you're on the ground floor. This rap's hitting harder than I'm a score.
Who needs the drop or the Hangtime podcast? We've been around a while and the others, they won't last.
All in all, the harmless musical brawl brought a lot of people together and it was super fun to participate in and so hilarious to listen to. Up next at number 4 we have Life of Deals with The Island. This is becoming a very popular track, and rightly so. It is one of the most catchy tunes I've ever heard in my life. So much so that I had to do a cheeky remix of it, and that is also out now. I will leave a link in the description, out on all major streaming platforms, along with the original itself by Dills the Artist. I think he captures the whole island of Thorpe Park perfectly in this crazy little Afrobeat banger, suitable for all barbecues near you. Unfortunately though, he does a terrible job by making us all miss Thorpe Park even more than we already do. Right, number 3, we're moving on to iconic classics now. This is the top 3 that I think you guys need to listen to. Number 3, we have Mr. Nick Hudson with I'm a Theme Park Fan. What can I say? It's a banger. It captures every element of being a theme park fan perfectly in a funny, comedic, parody, YouTube, classic, sensational score. This will definitely go down in history as a very funny parody video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. There's some very funny stuff in there. Right, on to number 2, we have Themepark Worldwide with Black Mamba. Little did Sean know when he was about to touch those drums in Phantasialand. Actually, I think he did know. I think you knew. He was about to become a sensation. Now, I think we've all heard Phil Collins' In the Air Tonight, but that drum solo has nothing on Sean Sambrook in Phantasialand. Enough said from me, he definitely did enough to deserve himself that number 2 spot. Before we head on to our number 1 spot, I have a few honourable mentions. We have Alex Partlett's diss track on Twitter.
See Hang Time in the Park, that podcast is yuckers. When the arch goes pap pap pap, you man were reeling.
We have Hang Tracks, which you guys can find on YouTube. We have Dominic Gardner with all of his musical madness, which you can also find in the links below. We have Red Horns, which is out now, available on all major streaming premium platforms.
Red horns on my face, jump a pussy, no disgrace. Wait, got none Tyson waist, just like.
We have the Digital Dan diss track.
His content is real whack. Whack. All he does is turn the screen to black.
And we have Gangsta Granny's Paradise. Definitely check that out.
Right, Gangsta Granny's Paradise. Is it really paradise or another trackless starlight?
Now onto our number 1 spot. It could only really be one song. It's the Big Green Track by Themepark Worldwide themselves. Walking through the queue line of Euromir at Europa Park, Sean starts belting out the classic anthem that we hold dearest to our hearts.
Green track that's made by Mac. It's golden Mac and it's a big green track.
I mean, I can pretty much wrap it up here. I'm gonna leave you guys with the outro. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the songs that I've listed in this top 10 video. If you'd like to see another top 10 video or a tier list video, definitely just drop me a comment on what you guys would like to see. I've been the Arch Nemesis. Thank you very much for watching archmojo.com's top 10. Watch these videos. Hope you guys are doing well in lockdown. It is a bit of a madness, so I hope this video has brought a little smile to your face. Take care, guys.
Keep your heads back and hold on tight. We're counting down.